Hey gang, Myth is back. We are kinda done with Crowfall. Not only was it a pain in the ass to stream, but the guild kinda fell apart after being run out of the last dregs, and I kinda got bored. Alright, so we're checking out Alien's Fireteam. I have actually run a few missions with a gunner. As you can see, I've kind of modded out a couple guns and stuff. But basically, it starts off pretty barren and you're unsure what to do, where to do. You start off by talking to this lady here.
You think if bugs drooled in their sleep, they wake up stuck to the floor? Actually, do they ever sleep? Bring me back something nice.
Ask for a mission. You'll only be able to access Priority 1 mission, and you'll only be able to access Mission 1 under that section, or that chapter. You'll basically have to do all three to unlock the next chapter, and so on and so on. Now you'll notice that each one has a recommended combat rating. And based on the gear and the attachments and everything you unlock and set up for your loadout, you'll have a combat rating. So our current combat rating is 405. The one thing that's kind of freaky that took me a while to get used to is you don't use escape to back out of everything. See, that just takes you back out completely. I don't want to do that. To get back to the previous menu, it's always right click. So you know, no matter how far in you are, right click takes you back to the last screen you were. So we completed this mission, or this chapter. We are on to this chapter, where the first mission has a recommended of 350. So we've got that one cooked up. This is on standard setting. We've been doing standard setting. Intense is the next hardest difficulty, and then we still have to unlock extreme and insane to ramp things up further. So we'll keep it on standard. We'll allow challenge cards to be used, and we're going to open it up to the public. And then we launch. Join a queue. See who we get.
When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Wayland
challenge
Yutani.
cards.
Now Esther's seeing gravity and power distortions under the surface of LV-895. You're going back into the ruins to find the source.
We're waiting on these guys. He's a 398. She's a 470.
Activating the challenge card. Experience credits. A radio find drop.
It looks like it was just an experience and credits multiplier. It didn't look like it required a challenge. Which is awesome. After we do this, when we get back to the hangar, I will show you how you advance not only your gear, but there's also perks and stuff as well. And like any weird game, there are usually some hidden things.
Everyone get this intel?
Yeah, I've gotten that intel already.
Fireteam, we need to locate the anomaly. I got Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Just speaking of this. Okay. Hello.
Gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
Doesn't register that I'm pressing my mouse.
You know, given a choice between fighting synths and Xenos, I'll take, a beer.
On the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
Not a lot of time to screw around, S. Be fast.
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Fireteam, watch behind!
Before she perished, Cynthia had her forces scan carvings throughout the complex.
What for? Can you read them?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
Rearming. Grabbing ammo. Now we're talking. Shit.
There is a commonality. A sequence shared with the first set.
Movement incoming! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow. Signals. Get moving.
8 kids here. Grabbing ammo. I'll get those bastards for this. 8 kids here.
The exit is sealed by Wayland devices. A moment, please.
Xenos ain't waiting!
Shit to deploy.
How did they get human tech to work with this door?
Clearly, Weyland-Yutani studied this complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor.
Looks clear. Keep moving.
Sergeant, it is possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
team, scan the carvings, fast, and be ready for bugs.
These do not seem related to the previous set.
Deployed.
I knew it! Piss off the Xenos! Watch behind! Get moving, people.
So, was that a library or tomb record? They wanted those columns to be read. Why?
A more fundamental question, Doctor. Who were they? There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you investigate?
Rearming.
Fine, last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
What is this?
It's got an ass load of carvings. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
Sentry deployed.
I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
Eyes up!
Let's rock.
I love the sound it makes when you get a headshot. A little music riff.
Jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few, and empty. Where are the rest?
Grabbing ammo.
Esther, what are the big, intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions. The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
Fire team, secure the room! The door head's sealed.
Maybe there's a control system?
Sentry gun. And some electroshock rounds.
Grabbing ammo.
Let's save the first aid.
Wayland Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fire team, rig a connection for Esther.
Wait for this guy.
Sentry deployed. Rearming. Heavy gun ready.
Accessing the Wayland Yutani translation matrix. There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by.
I don't recognize this morph!
I believe I have found a transliteration key. Stand by. The door can be opened from this console, but it requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
Big Dino's! And surprise, they ain't happy!
I believe I have it.
Esther's got the door! Secure the room!
See this? Grabbing ammo.
That gravity anomaly is getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
Rearming.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Wayland Yutani referred to them as the engineers.
Esther, you can read the text?
Yes.
Get moving, Marines. Things are getting weirder down below. You have to reach that anomaly.
Let's see what these guys want to do. They want to go back, or do they want to keep going? Ooh, we found a challenge card. Oh, this is the challenge complete. Yeah, it's just straight up double experience, double credits. And then that hidden cache we found. Swift eject magazine, spray white. Kramer short barrel, deep rail armature. Not quite 6. Got the most assists. They want to return to base. Okay. Because if everybody votes to keep going, it'll just go right on to the next mission. But if one person wants to return to base, then you have to return to base. Pretty much. We'll take a look at things real quick. See if these guys want to go to the next one. And I believe these missions for public run on a peer-to-peer because it picks somebody to be a host. And if that host leaves or disconnects or something, then pretty much you get disconnected. Yep. Lost host connection. Okay, good. Gives me time to review stuff. Okay, if after a mission there are any updates from any NPCs, you'll see like a little exclamation point. You know, like a quest, hey, go talk to this person. So other than your mission girl down here giving you things, that's from mission to mission. Whenever you complete a chapter, this guy in here will give you more information about the next section. The next chapter of missions. While over here is acquisitions, the armory. A couple NPCs you will talk to during the first couple missions.
Look, tell Herrera it takes this stuff a while to ferment. Herrera didn't send you, did she? Right. Well, for the record, we're making, kanjang. Yeah, she's a big fan. Family recipe. From my grand... something.
Anyway, you can requisition supplies from him or his special stock. So
okay. Regulations require me to state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to replicate any device and or system that has not been licensed for use by Colonial Marine Corps Logistics Command. And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator built out of spare parts stashed in a hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
So with the requisition credits you get between missions, you can come in here and purchase additional weapons, which you can then, it pretty much adds it to your entire inventory, and then allows you to change your loadout, switching out different weapons. Figures, all the ones he have are like 4,800, and I'm just short. Attachments are going to be huge though. Attachments, you can add these to weapons. Currently I have my assault rifle and my shotgun, so it's going to show you which attachments work with those two guns. And then when you hit mouse over it, it'll compare it to what you've already got equipped. So the first one is the one we're looking at for the purchase, while the second one, the precision brake, is what I have equipped It tells you it's equipped on my M41A3 burst rifle. So these usually all have a combat rating of about the same, but then the bonuses are based on different effects. This is very much more like if you did a lot of crafting and modifications in the Division for the weapons there. The attachments were very similar. It goes pretty much just by preference. You can manage fire rates, it can increase handling and stability, do more damage to weak points, increase effective range. It's just a matter of how you feel your gameplay works better for you. For me, with this gunner guy, it's probably going to be fire rate and ammo. Well, not necessarily fire rate. I want to have a lot of ammo because I want to use specifically just the assault rifle, because there are some challenge cards out there to where you get bonuses only if you use your one weapon, and you won't even get to use your others. I don't have a sight on my shotgun. You can put a sight on the shotgun. That'll add 20 to my combat rating, because I don't have one currently. Alright, so we might get that one for the shotgun. This one is available for the rifle, but you can see I've already got a 4x scope that illuminates the targets, which is awesome. I want to keep it. And then attachments for other weapons, because you can see the two icons aren't lit up, so these are for other guns. The armatures are more for the heavy weapons. Alright, so we're gonna get the scope for the shotgun. Then there are some perks you can purchase. They are specific to the class you're using. There are universal perks you can purchase. And then you can buy consumables. Consumables are cheap. Incendiary sentry gun. Keep that puppy around. Okay, so other than buying
If
that
you've got a
stuff,
Wayland
he's
Yutani
also got
weapon in
special
Okay,
stock.
well, let's see what fell off the back of the power loader.
These are basically just outfits. Problem is you can't review them. You can't. Oh, you can. R. You gotta press R to preview them. There you go. So the specialist gunner. Then if you play the doc, there's a specialist doc, specialist technician, specialist recon. Accessories. Skin colors. Decals for your guns. Emotes. Challenge cards. You can get mission card pack. 3 challenge cards, huh? I'll take that. Gives us some challenge cards to deal with. Okay. Alright, so other than him, I think pretty much everybody else are just NPCs to give you some flavor on what's going down. there was someone up here.
You are new to the battalion, yes? I transferred in for this deployment myself.
Yep, he gives you information about the Katanga and things like that. But your two meaty friends are going to be the guy in the armory and your mission giver. Excuse me. Right, so we got a few new things, right? So our loadout shows that, hey, you got new stuff. We got a new skin, did we? Oh yeah, we got the spray white if we wanted to. We got the attachment for optics for the shotgun that we want to add. Bumps it up to a combat rating 100 gun. Puts me at 425. Equipment. Instead of that, we're going to take that. Inventory. Got a new handgun. Got an armature. This was stuff that we found in some of the crates and things. Also, the mission can give you some rewards. Open that swift eject magazine. And the challenge cards we just got. We got Raw Recruit. Your kit abilities are disabled, but 2.5 times credits found. So I would not be able to use my grenade or my special ability that gives everybody like double fire rate and stuff. Stuck magazines. Once a bullet is fired, guns cannot be swapped or manually reloaded until the entire magazine has been emptied. 2.5 times experience and 1 bonus reward. You must be reading it wrong. Motion tracker will randomly malfunction, become unusable for a short period of time. 2.25 times credits. Cool. Alright. Once you got your loadout that you want, best fit through the way you want to play. About that rifle. Oh, the other thing is perks. So also in your character, under than your weapons, your consumables, you've got your appearance. You can alter your appearance. The only difference between these two is the little decals on the chest. For head, though, you can change these around. Going with the bandana. And then you can completely change your basic appearance, which is at the very beginning when you first launch the game. That goes through this part. Then you have your abilities. So this is the weird screen. So this is a grid where parts of it will unlock when you hit certain ranks. I believe these both unlocked when I hit 3. When I hit 5, this area will unlock. When I hit 7, the rest of this will unlock. So these perks and modifiers, you fit into the grid, and the modifiers attach to certain abilities to modify them. For instance, for my frag grenade, I've got this incendiary thing. It now release a series of micro bombs, causing a cascade of explosions in front of you. Rather than actually throwing a grenade, it now blasts in front of me. That was the first time I tried to use it. As you could tell, because I went to throw my grenade and it threw shit in front of me and I didn't even realize it. And then this also modifies it, increases the radius of the ability by 18%. I don't know if I like this. I mean, it's great for if I get overrun. I suppose it's okay. have Focus Fire ability available, but I don't have room for it. My Stay on Target ability, I have nothing modifying it. For my Overclock ability, I gotta remember, so that is Q. Okay, that shows me what abilities will work with it. Overclock, frag grenade. So Q is overclock. E is the grenade that bursts. Where did I put C? Did I put C anywhere? Oh, C's the wheel. C's the consumable wheel. 4 is the health. 3 is to switch to pistol. Because when you're changing it through the mouse wheel, it doesn't go to pistol. So I think I want that key to be 3, so I can swap out to the pistol if I need to. The question is, what activates this? Oh, it's passive. Dealing damage grants your bonus damage stats. That's what does that. So as I'm dealing damage constantly, there's that little meter off to the side that increases my percentage bonus damage. As long as I'm doing damage, it can stack up to 10 times. Okay. So that's not active ability. If you hit R, it'll show you that only these modifiers are available, which I'm using both. No modifiers available for that. Modifiers available for this. We can use these for this as well. Oh yeah, you can set it up as a remote detonator. It'll still go off after a while, but you could also use an ability to force it to explode. And there are a lot to unlock. And they unlock at various ranks. And then there are specific ones to the class you're playing. So a lot of interesting things. Alright.
I'm sure it's a glorious day. Let's rack up the highest kill count in this whole damn battalion.
Okay. Chapter 3, Mission 2, recommended 350. I'm at 425. I am good. I'll let people play mission cards.
I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
Everybody load. Is everybody here? Yay, they're here.
The
If somebody doesn't
gravitational
join,
anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source
if somebody
is
doesn't
imperative.
join, it'll have a bot join your
Stay
mission.
frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that alien equipment.
Uh-oh.
Who knows what it does?
Oh, here he comes.
Be careful.
Kind of. Oh, there he goes. He's picking it up. He's away.
Incoming Xenos! Burn them down! What are we looking at in here, Doc?
It could be, with that structure... I have no idea.
Head right?
Listen.
It's in that direction-ish. You'll find it.
Yeah.
Yo, gear over here.
Wait for him to get it.
Hey, check this.
Curious.
Hey, here come our little friends! Watch for the drone!
There is an unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner? The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Delay that! Box inbound! Check 6! So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor.
Grab your
A
ammo.
living battery.
Patching up.
Endeavor's ground-penetrating radar is worthless. Place is one big return.
Semper Fi.
What the hell? Are those Xenos?
There is an instrumentality across the room.
Clean out the Xenos first.
It's the problem with the scope.
Hey,
Can't see what's
hold up
close
and listen.
I will try to acquire a facility layout.
Grabbing
Hit
ammo.
only the controls I specify.
Fireteam, set up a perimeter. It could take her a while.
I'll get those bastards for this. All right, aid kits.
Sentry deployed.
Sentry deployed.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
Up top side! A crunchy one!
Gun ready.
Take it.
I could only find a local map. Please head up the ramp.
Xenos
Who
ahead!
needs an
Coming
aid
over
kit?
the bridge!
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Aid kits here. Grabbing ammo.
Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who built this place?
Huh. Well, all the metals are dark, and that's interesting. They don't need to be. It may be an aesthetic choice.
evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Pala Station had rats.
This facility is remarkably intact for its antiquity and fully powered.
Xenos ahead! They're coming over the center pipe! Another drone coming!
Endeavour just detected a burst of 511 kilo electron volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Those are good uses of abilities there.
Sounds like something just turned on. We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy thing in that room.
Enter the same sequence as the last instrumentality. Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Rearming, hear that?
I got you. Patching up.
Again, I fear I could only extract a local layout.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
Well,
The map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
Hey, grab this intel.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Looks like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Rearming. Deployed.
Rearm.
Sentry's ready to go.
Kids here.
Sentry gun ready.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep of the presumed control center?
Rearming.
That'll rile our friends in the walls. Be ready. You got Xenos all over. Closing! Strong closing! It's all of them. Madre de Dios. Stand ready, fire team.
Grabbing ammo.
That's a ship. Right?
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Cynthia's Asset Zero. That's where we're headed, fire team.
It is likely that the remnants of Cynthia's forces lie ahead.
Got a little scary there at the end. Whoop. Single shot DMR rifle, so it's a sniper rifle. Weighted chamber. 1800 cred dots. Extended flash hider from that hidden cache we found. Dragon fruit color skin. Rank 7. My overall rank is 7. Gunner's is still only rank 4. Yeah, that kind of suck on that one. Alright, so we got some info updates. Let's talk to Dr. Honecker here.
That must have been made by a member of the Weyland-Yutani team studying the ruins on LV-895. They're strange. The outermost you could mistake for something built by humans. Big slab stone construction. The only weird parts are the doors. The second section has the heads and statues. That's not stone. It looks like it, but samples show woven helical structures. Rigid collagens, aragonite, biopolymers. Bone. Genetically engineered, stronger than steel. Finally, there's the section of carbonized metal, the deepest and most advanced bits. Encased behind the metal are biological systems, nerves, and organs. I don't know what to make of it. It's like there's 2 or 3 different cultures, different technology levels, but there's a set of characters in all 3 sections. They translate something like, those who birth and kill. Esther says creator-destroyers is probably closer idiomatically.
Holy crap, you scanned a GEOS datapad? I haven't seen one of those since I signed up. They're a local brand on Gateway Station. Tower 6, level 33. They'd acquire parts from big companies, closeouts, auctions, and assemble them into gear the megacorporations would charge twice as much for. Somebody on Weyland's staff must be my neighbor. I'm from Gateway, born and raised. It's a primary orbital port for the United Americas built in 2030. We hold geosync over Quito, Ecuador, but we're an independent territory. 30,000 permanent residents, our own rep in the UA Assembly, and our own customs laws.
That's interesting to think about, too. Because we're already doing, like, geosynchronous orbital bases around Earth. Wouldn't be odd to think, other than colonizing under the water in the oceans, we could set up more geosynchronous platforms and live in orbit.
So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The genetically engineered mutagen Polystation experimented with. Weyland-Yutani provided a jar of it, but never said where they got it from. Now I know it was from those ruins you found. The animals we used pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable, but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex.
An alien ship.
Way beyond any
That's the
technology
source
they'd
of the
seen.
gravity distortion.
Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us. So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The animals we used pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable, but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that's when everything went off the rails. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us. Well, I'm an anthropologist, so anything I tell you I got secondhand. I may not remember it right. The team had 2 xenobiologists. Cruz thought pathogen unraveled the telomeres in DNA, then swapped around sections of code. And Pryor thought it activated alleles and non-coding DNA. They couldn't figure out why mutations weren't 100% consistent. It was Etienne who came up with the theory that pathogen can blend the host's DNA with that of viruses or bacteria in their body. Never. Matthews thought its ability to enter cells was blocked or inhibited by polysaccharides, cell walls, like in plant or fungal life. Animal species never have cell walls, at least none we've seen. That's been true on every planet we've surveyed. We didn't get a choice. Bellows put his own synths in charge of security. He had xenoeggs. He could have done whatever he wanted with us. If it makes any difference, the last surviving pathogen experiment was Monica. The gray-striped xeno you killed on Katanga. We never found a way to safely dispose of it. Critters mutated by it we could kill. Pathogen itself? I don't know. The safest thing is to leave it in those jars. They're pretty tough. Sure, you gotta be busy. Anytime you want to talk about pathogen or anything, I'll be here.
So it's going into kind of like a deep explanation of the pathogens, the mutations that that alien race from Prometheus used to create the aliens. Anything else? Oh yeah, we found that Twilight. I want to use that instead of shotgun. No, I can't use it as it would have to be a main weapon. There's the rifle slot. Hello Kitty sniper. That's what it is. Of course, mine is flip it over. this level. Definitely like a sniper more.
Hey, best advice I got? Make sure you got your gear prepped. I ain't your mama.
Okay, we're ready for mission 3. Recommended combat rating of 400. We're 433.
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Signal's closing! Error unknown! What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Fireteam, those aren't people. Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
But we didn't even know Wayland had a team down here.
There's more! Pivot to engage! Fucking hell, how many are there?
Sentry's ready to go.
You're good. You're nearly to the target. what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Pathogen chiggers, lots of them. Let's move before this thing floats off. There's likely more weird critters.
Secrets. Stashes. Intel.
Rearming. Sentry deployed.
Grabbing ammo.
Patching up. Nice. An 8 kit. Grabbing ammo.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Ready to go.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Signal's closing. Big tracker return, but indistinct.
Leon! life. Big cat with chameleon abilities. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up. Fireteam, get me a view on that hollow. Mutants, watch both ends!
Sentry's ready to go.
There's a stalker in the room! Mutants ahead and to right! Watch the ceiling!
Die on me. Who wants the gear?
Clear. Keep moving.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Yeah. Is this an ammo crate finally? Yay!
Rearming. Sentry deployed. Grabbing ammo.
He went AFK and he's getting attacked.
Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
Got more pathogen. Clear them out!
Is complex. There are other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher.
That one's a loss. Keep looking.
Core stability confirmed. Stand by.
Movement below. Heading to you. Board's clear. Esther, what's your progress?
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher. Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Rearming.
something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
Right, important to science or history or whatever. We'll do our best, Doc.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
Which means...
Pneumatically, energy capacitors.
Grabbing ammo. Catching up. All right, 8 kits. Rearming. 8 kits here.
Access the control instrumentality.
Let's rock.
Ammo.
Danger. High voltage.
I'll save the fire turret.
This'll slow him down.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
I see a 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
There, blow those 2 out. Fuzzy signal. Watch for a stalker. Pathogen, they're coming. Capacitor down.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Can't see any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end. Enter the sequence. Bone, protective, withdraw.
There, 2 more to either side.
Deployed.
anyway. Thing's half alive. Be just our luck if it heals itself, too.
I'll get those bastards first.
Please turn in your uniform. We may learn something from the pathogen bloodstains.
Grenade launcher. That was the last mission on that chapter. Unlocking the last chapter.
I put you in for a commendation, but we ain't got one for grounding a 4,000-year-old alien ship. Cynthia loaded that thing with an assload of pathogen and was sending it toward Earth. Could be Weyland-Yutani would have recovered it safe and handled it all responsible like. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight face. Yo, fuck the company. We're setting a perimeter around the ship. Too early to tell if it'll hold. There's a lot of mutants and Xenos down there. Palace Station, the main part where Hanukkah worked, is still infested. But no sign of the Queen yet. Gracias a Dios. That ain't our problem. Yet. We gotta deal with the Katanga hive. Listen up. There's a Xeno Queen on Katanga, laying eggs. Colonel Ship says we gotta destroy the refinery. But the problem is, Endeavor, she ain't got the firepower. Katanga's a whole damn city in space. We could incinerate chunks, but we ain't got enough heavy ordnance for it all. So here's the deal. We're gonna overload the refinery's fusion plant. That's gotta be done from a control center at the heart of the hive.
I hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the dangers within the engineer ruins. Weyland-Yutani would have installed programmatic blocks on her ability to discuss the subject. The best she could do was dissuade us against further exploration. Cynthia defended Weyland-Yutani's investments on LV-895, yet her actions suggest a hesitance to directly engage us. At the end, she did not invoke profits, investments, or copyrights. She warned us of the danger the ruins presented. She specifically appealed to me and our shared purpose of protecting humans. That is the so-called zeroth law. Synthetic life forms may not take actions that create an existential risk to humanity, or, through inaction, permit humanity to face existential risk. The pathogen provokes unpredictable mutations. That alone constitutes a potential existential threat, but the pathogen is only the most obvious hazard. The LV-895 ruins are filled with technologies beyond our present knowledge. We do not understand their function. Likely, we do not yet comprehend all the scientific principles they are based on. Any attempt to interact with an engineered device risks terrible calamity. It appears our advance was the impetus for that. The level of decay in the former Weyland-Yutani staff suggests they were exposed after our initial contact with Cynthia. She infected them to prevent revelation of company secrets and to hinder us from accessing the alien ship. These actions are consistent with the zeroth law of synthetics, which implies that some humans may be sacrificed if it is necessary to preserve humanity writ large. Please understand, I consider Cynthia's decisions abhorrent. Excusing them is not my intention. Colonel Ship dwells upon moments in her career she has been required to make similar choices, when she ordered Marines to their deaths to achieve a critical objective or preserve a greater number of lives. It must be left to future generations to judge the decisions made here today. True, Weyland-Yutani does not enjoy a reputation for altruism. That was not always the case. Peter Weyland, the company founder, was obsessed with furthering humanity's progress. He made long-term investments, the terraforming of Mars and the Heliades-class surveyors. I do not wish to imply the company has re-embraced Weyland's ideals. However, Pala Station was established 2 decades ago. It was not intended to turn a quick profit. Consider, these ruins had been sealed for 4 millennia when Weyland-Yutani discovered them. There are obvious questions, which surely occurred to both Cynthia and the company. Where are the engineers? If they still exist, are they aware of humanity? If they're gone, what extinguished such an advanced culture? I will retain the briefing file for you. If you ever wish to review, you have but to inquire.
If you've got a Weyland-Yutani weapon, all requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
Flamethrower, shotgun, DMR single scout rifle, 9072. Another sniper rifle. Hand cannon, riot gun. Rocket launcher, grenade launcher. Before I do that, let's go back. I did not mean to select that. I just wanted to.
Yo, I got all requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
Knives and sharp stick. Yeah, damn right you're ready for another mission.
450.
Grabbing ammo.
As close as I can get.
Regulation corn. Make sure you got your gear prepped. I ate your mama. This is the big one, Fireteam. The Katanga Xeno Hive must be destroyed. You stop the spread here. A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue. We'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again. Incoming! Get those sentries up! Security synths! What the hell?
Potential offender.
Blue fire team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
Seeing them forward too. Nothing we can't handle. We're continuing inwards. Watch our ass.
Lot of Sierras in here. Somebody throwing a We Love Xenos convention?
There's no evidence of higher level organization. With Cynthia offline, they have no direction.
Herrera, we got hit by synths rolling up behind. We're sealing the doors to the go.
Copy. We'll sweep up after you.
Listen.
Target-rich environment. Hold the deck, fire team. Spike a console for me. Esther, I want you to lock down all doors to forward and aft of our route.
My network intrusion will be detected. Expect a counterattack.
Aid kit's here. Rearming.
Rearming. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. All right, aid kits. Grabbing ammo. Sentry's ready to go. Sentry gun ready. Line is prepped.
Here they come! Fireteam sealed.
Aid kit's here. Patching up. Grabbing ammo.
Hunters running. Grabbing ammo.
The next defense line's just ahead. Let's get Blue Fireteam that cover. Sentry guns are dry on the aft line. Fill them up.
Dead. On AFK, Corporal Dan.
Sentry's ready to go. Rearming.
Really, Dan?
Grabbing.
Get those sentries back up. Swarm inbound!
Clearing.
Fireteam. How are you doing?
Busy Herrera!
Their Fireteam faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
Intel over here.
Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
You're at our outer defense perimeter. More dry guns. Get them rearmed. Big signal!
Mine is out.
Check this out. You see this?
Bobby, you're coming in hot! S, I want to lock down this whole damn tower.
I would need access to the damage control systems.
Let's go.
You're crossing to Legacy Tower. Enemy territory.
We have lost contact with Blue Team. Eggs. Please stay here.
Melina, you read? Give me a sit rep.
Ambush.